Hey every pony, this is Dazzle Script. Okay, so today I'll be sharing my thoughts on Alicorn OCs. Okay, where do I even begin with this? Well, first off, let me just say that I'm not against Alicorn OCs. I'm only against Alicorns that are lazily created to be OCs or pony sonas. Now, before you go ranting in the comments as to why your character is an Alicorn, let me first explain a few things. When creating a pony character, one of the main factors to consider is what type of pony the pony is. Some people choose Pegasi while others choose unicorns or earth ponies, but then there's that group that choose for their characters to be alicorns. Now, for some of them, they have a valid reason as to why their character is an alicorn. There are a few, though, that choose for their characters to be alicorns just for the sake of being an alicorn. To me, this is rather ridiculous. Why? Because the pony needs to have a valid reason to be an alicorn, otherwise they have no right to be one. To me, making a pony an alicorn just so it can be one is extremely lazy. If you want your pony to be respected as an alicorn, there's a few things you need to have figured out about your pony, such as the pony's name, backstory, reason for appearance, cutie mark, and any talents and skills that it might have. Without knowing these things about the pony, I wouldn't even qualify it as an OC. It would just be a picture of some random pony, honestly. Now back to alicorns. From what we've seen in the show, we can come to a conclusion that an alicorn is a special being because of the role they play. This role is usually very, very important. For example, we know that the moon and sun are raised by Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, and Cadance protects an entire empire, while Twilight spreads friendship to everyone. Now, if these roles don't sound important, I don't know what does. To me, they sound pretty damn important, so obviously from this we know that the pony is an alicorn because they are very important and deserve to be an alicorn. So if your pony is an alicorn, they should play an important role or have some sort of important skill that benefits the community or all Equestria or whatever. However, there is an exception for alicorn characters that have a very developed backstories that allow their species to make sense without having their pony have an important role or duty. There are also a few other reasons as to why I don't like underdeveloped alicorn OCs. When people make their OCs or pony sonas alicorns just for the sake of having their pony be special or be a princess or whatever, it's basically a slap to the face to the rest of us. Why is this? Well, since an alicorn is viewed as an important special pony, by having a pony be one just because, it's like the creator just wanted their pony to be or seem better than everyone else's. Just because a pony is an alicorn doesn't mean that it's better than anyone else's. This leads me to another point. Alicorns that are, well, Mary Sues. Most of us already know what a Mary Sue is, but for those who don't, a Mary Sue is a term used to describe a character that is perfect in every way. No, everyone has flaws, so ponies should too. Even if the alicorns in the show, even the alicorns in the show have flaws. Like, come on. Princess Luna was banished, Celestia got knocked out by Chrysalis, they're not perfect. One of the biggest examples of this is Luna, who turned evil from jealousy. Another good example is Twilight from the movie Rainbow Rocks, when she didn't see the friendship problems going on, even though she's a princess of friendship, literally. This demonstrates to us that even an alicorn princess isn't perfect and has much to learn. Anyway, here are some things just to keep in mind. First, make sure your pony has a valid and respectful reason to be an alicorn. Your pony shouldn't be an alicorn just to be better than everyone else's pony. Secondly, create a well-developed backstory for the alicorn that makes sense and explains why the pony is an alicorn. You need to have this. It's very, very important. It explains the character to everyone. And lastly, remember that a pony doesn't have to be an alicorn to be qualified as special. Your pony is special no matter what because it's unique and it's unique to you. And to me, that's all that really matters. Please don't get pissed off if your pony's an alicorn and you feel as if I just bashed it with a sledgehammer. I'm just putting my opinion out there as sort of a, explanation and guide. I'm sure that your pony has an excellent reason to be an alicorn. Anyway, this is Dazzle Script. Goodbye, and don't forget to dazzle.